Welcome back to the Popcorn Hour. I'm Matt and this is James, and today we're discussing our favorite Christmas movies. Since we are backlogging some episodes this week, go check out our movie news to figure out what we watched.
What is happening?
Jackson and Elizabeth are home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, sounds like an earthquake.
Yeah, no, they're home. All right. So we're just going to lightly discuss some of our favorite Christmas movies.
It's going to be kind of like our best worst episodes if you watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kind of listen out some movies.
Or our favorite
Talking
Halloween
about
movies
Yeah.
that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
We did.
I forgot.
So now it's Christmas movies.
Yeah. Which I feel like that's an easy way to go into like Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Christmas or is it a Halloween movie? I said both. Or you choose.
Okay. Technically, next week we are doing Is It a Christmas Movie or Not? But I want to go ahead and point this out, and I'll point it out again when we do it. When you have a movie set in like around Halloween time or Christmas time, and people crap on people that say a certain movie is not a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie,
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
There is not a wrong answer. It's because I think part of it is what you connect with, as far as maybe a specific memory. You always watch this with your parents or siblings or whatever, and that around the same time every year, and that's what makes it either Halloween, Christmas, or in this case, Christmas movie. But it doesn't, just because it's set during Christmas time, I don't necessarily feel that it's not going to be the same for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But if a holiday is set in the movie and it's a big part of the movie, then that's what's going to get you into the spirit of whatever the holiday it is, whether that be Halloween or Christmas, or like the two main ones really. But it's all what you think it is. Mm-hmm. So I hate the people that say, "Oh, it's not a Christmas movie. It's not a Halloween movie just because it has Halloween or Christmas in it." Like it's whatever you want it to be. So yeah, that's all I'll say on that.
I don't think that there's a wrong answer, but I don't think asking that question, I don't think there's a complete answer.
No, there's not.
Is it a Christmas movie? Yes, but it's also this.
Yeah.
Is it a Halloween movie? Yes, but it's also got this.
Yeah. So, but we'll get into that when we talk about is it a Christmas movie. So
I do have one thing to talk about before we kind of get into these movies, but it is about Christmas. I want to talk to you about your Christmas list that I got a glimpse at the other day. Star Wars popcorn machine. On your Christmas list, you put Star Wars popcorn machine at Williams-Sonoma.
What Christmas list?
You made a Christmas list that had a stove. You had fancy kitchen knives, sweatpants. There was another thing, and then a Star Wars popcorn machine.
Okay. I don't make my own Christmas list.
Okay.
I don't.
How old are you again?
I'm almost 30. I don't make my own Christmas list because there's never when I try to do one, because everybody always asks what do you want for Christmas? And my answer is always the same. Nothing. I don't care for material stuff like that. Yes, there are things that I want, and yes, there's stuff that would be nice to be gifted. But I don't like making Christmas lists. So Elizabeth makes my Christmas list every year for the last 3 years at least. She makes my Christmas list. So when did you see this?
I've seen it basically every day for the past week.
I'll ask her about it later because I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't think I've seen a. Maybe I have. I think last time I went to Williams-Sonoma, I did see a Star Wars popcorn machine, but
would you put it in here?
So initially, this space right here, when we bought the house, our initial thought was we were going to turn this room into a small theater, right? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And we just never got around to it, just because like what we wanted was going to cost a lot of money, and we didn't feel like we were going to utilize it as much to make it what we wanted it to be. And so then, you and I decided to do this podcast, and it made more sense to have the podcast stuff down here than upstairs where we had it initially. So the idea was we were going to get a giant TV to put on this far wall right here, and that was going to be the screen. We had 2 couches that we put in here, and it was just going to be like a small hangout. But initially, we were going to have a popcorn machine, and we were going to put it in the corner right there, so that when we did, do movie nights or whatever, we could do that and have popcorn right there. But I think it would be cool to have a popcorn machine, but like an old school looking.
Yeah, like a cart.
Yeah, which is what we initially had. Like,
I saw it on your Amazon thing.
Yeah, we had a list of stuff we wanted for the house that we made right before we bought the house, and it was like some stuff for the theater room, which is what we were gonna like. The downstairs, like this basement, was supposed to be a nice little hangout area. We don't hang out here, so it's not a big deal. Whenever we decide to build years down the road, we will have an actual like hangout space down in the basement. So yeah, but I did not put a Star Wars popcorn maker on my Christmas list. I didn't make one. But since you said stove, because I thought maybe she made it like like in the past, and it's just been the same Christmas list or whatever. But since you said stove, I did get a new stove, so already for my Christmas. That was my Christmas gift from her. So yeah, that was a long-winded story, but
okay. So when y'all bought the house and y'all were like, okay, this is going to be the movie theater room. Let's say you now are like, no, this is going to be a podcast like studio. What would your reaction be? Would you be like, what?
Like myself back then?
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's crazy. I would not do that. No, even when you brought up the idea of doing this podcast, I was a little hesitant, because I'm not like a person that puts myself out there, especially like on social media and stuff. I'm not a person that does that. So initially I was like, yeah, that would be a cool idea or whatever. And then I was like, it probably wouldn't happen, but it's a cool idea. And then we started doing it, and I was like, this is fun. I like this. Mm-hmm. So
I'm not going to say what number we're at, but how do you feel now that many people have seen your face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little more like surreal-ish.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting when people like that I don't know, like your friends or people that you know, what's like what they said on that one guy that said something to us on
like, oh yeah, you guys are always on my For You page.
That was interesting. But yeah, if we become popular, maybe it'll change. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your first Christmas movie you got?
Elf.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's pretty. It's so good.
I feel like it's becoming more and more popular as the years go by.
Yeah, I feel like it keeps doing this. I feel like it keeps. Well, if you're not watching the video, you won't see what I'm doing, but it kind of goes up, and then it kind of stays there for a while, and then a few years later, it kind of goes up again. I feel like Home Alone does that too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
I'm not a big Home Alone guy.
I'm not either.
I like it, but it's not like
the coffee shop scooters. Like they're doing like an Elf promotion thing. I haven't watched it this year, but I've been waiting, because I'm a person that's
I want to wait till after Thanksgiving.
Yes, I'm a person
preferably December 1st.
Yeah,
but we put the tree up the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So
yeah, this year's a little weird though, because Thanksgiving is so late. It's like less than 30 days after Christmas. So
Mariah Carey already like thought out and started Christmas stuff.
But I'm a person that likes to not skip holidays, and start working on the next holiday.
Oh, I always skip to Halloween, and then I don't stop.
Yeah. So
Like I'm watching a Halloween movie today, probably.
yeah, I don't.
What's up with that? Sounds like your house is breathing.
It's probably water.
Okay, that makes sense.
Somebody's washing their hands, I think. Jackson likes to wash his hands.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I haven't watched a single Christmas movie yet. But
Bad Santa's just a good one.
yeah, I've been wanting to watch Elf really bad. I might watch it this week. We'll see.
It's playing at the theater.
Yeah, we did get. I can't remember the dates for.
I don't either.
Because we're gonna watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, we always watch that like the week of Christmas.
Yeah, so we'll do that. But I might watch Elf. We can go watch Elf in theaters, but I'll probably watch it again.
I don't even remember. Like one of the last times you guys came over for dinner, and Jackson didn't want to eat anything. And I was like, yeah, it's because his breakfast is like what Buddy eats.
Yeah,
like the spaghetti with maple syrup and like cereal.
Yeah, but Elf is just such a good movie. It's funny. It has some
like emotional beats that are pretty good.
Yeah,
it's got
like,
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's so good, and like the way they film like when he first gets to New York, like that story itself is so interesting.
Oh, and the stuff when he's in the North Pole and they intentionally had it be just like the Rudolph claymation movie. That's also a great one. I haven't watched that in a long time, but like that is a really good movie.
Yes.
Or like that movie Elf is just so quotable too. Like, bye buddy, hope you find your dad.
Yeah. That's probably
or Santa. I know him.
Yeah. I did see a rug that said Santa. I know him, and then Buddy's face right there. I was like, we should buy this, but Elizabeth hates that movie.
What?
Yeah, she thinks it's stupid.
She's why it's
a
amazing.
Hallmark Christmas movie person.
Also, terrible movies.
Yeah, so those are terrible movies.
Mom put on a Hallmark movie the other day. I don't even know if she put it on. It just like turned on, and then I like looked at Dad and I just like said the movie. Like I was like, oh, this is what's gonna happen. And then I think I like went and edited or something. Walked back in. Exactly what I said happened.
I say that every time Elizabeth watches a movie. Because it's always the same like Hallmark or Lifetime movie-ish. It's always the same plot.
They look so bad, and the
acting is so overdone,
and it's movies. Just terrible.
Yeah,
like the one that Mom had on like yesterday, it was the woman like walked into a like restaurant. She's like almost acting like the woman was acting like it was her house. She was like, "Oh, do you want a coffee?" She's like, "Are you 30? You want something to drink?" She's like, "Oh yeah, can I get a coffee?" She goes, "Yeah, I'll put that right in." And then just sits at the table and talks to her, and then a coffee just appears.
Yeah,
when did she put in that order?
We put in a Christmas movie. It was a Netflix Christmas movie. Those are the same, I think. As they're not necessarily Hallmark movies, but they're like the same plots. But I can't remember what it was, or I can't remember. I know who was in it, but I can't think of their names. But yeah, it was just so bad. And you think about like who's
there was one to film like right around here also.
Yeah, Dahlonega, they filmed.
No, there was one at Helen.
Oh really? Yeah, Helen. There's been one or two, I think. But yeah, Elf for me is just top tier. Yeah.
I want to say this one because I feel like this one it's kind of done the opposite of that. It gradually drops, and it's a fun movie. It's really sad for the first and third act, and the second one's pretty good. I was talking about this yesterday, but Jack Frost.
Yes, I did have that on my list
with Michael Keaton. It is a dad. One time was like, "Oh, I think you would like," because I watched Rise of the Guardians, and he's like, "That's not the real Jack Frost." Yeah, and I was like, "What?" And then he was like, "This is Jack Frost," and he's like, "It's a really good movie. It's funny and whatever." Put it on. And I was like, "That's like the saddest movie I've ever seen."
It is.
Except for that weird time jump that was weird, where all of a sudden he's like, "I'll see you next year," and then he just disappears, and it's like 1 year later.
Yeah,
and then, like the ending when they're at like the cabin. It's a sad movie.
It is a really sad movie, but it's very wholesome, and I think it's an underrated movie. But that is another one that I enjoy watching, even though it really is sad. And it for a Christmas movie, it's sad. Yeah, like most Christmas movies are comedies or
the second act, it just totally forgets about that,
and it becomes funny.
Yeah, they're like sledding. It gets really, really campy.
Yeah,
and there's like almost like a Buddy the Elf snowball type of fight. It gets really like cringy.
Yeah, the VFX on Jack Frost are really so bad. Yeah, they're really bad. But
they do have pretty good seamless transitions
it holds
though
up, though.
from like when he's a prop snowman to CG.
Yes.
They have pretty good transitions to
Yeah,
that.
and I think it holds up today.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch that this week too.
Man, it's a good movie, but it's just gradually been declining.
Yes. My next one is technically 3, the Santa Claus movies.
Okay.
The first one I think is the best.
Yeah. Second one kind of falls off for me.
The second one and the third one.
Third one totally falls off for me. It feels like Christmas Chronicles.
Yes, but I still think they're super enjoyable. I didn't like the series that they did. I totally forgot about that. I didn't even finish watching it. But the first one itself I think is very good, and I think it's different than what most Christmas movies do. And I think Tim Allen is just so good.
But that's such a weird plot. It's like, okay, hear me out. Woody from Toy Story, right, kills Santa.
Yes.
Hear me out. And it's like perfect.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I love the scenes when he's like trying to figure it out for the first time and he's like trying to squeeze down the chimney stuff. It's
but also like the transitions from him being, just a normal dad working to becoming Santa Claus. Like it's not immediate. It's gradual.
He like starts gaining a little bit of weight. His hair starts turning white.
Yeah. And then the family dynamics in all 3 are interesting, and for me it makes a lot of sense because like divorced parents and stuff, like it's kind of what I wish we had, but dad and my mom don't get along. So like
really?
It's yeah so that's kind of what I wish we would have had, but which I think kind of helps me resonate with it more because it's cool to see. So yeah, those movies I think are like, I enjoy all 3 of them, even though the second and third one, like the plots are kind of iffy.
Had Jack Frost, right?
Yes.
I guess I'll go on like a little bit of an animated kick. I guess I'll say Rise of the Guardians, and I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Arthur's
Christmas.
Yeah, is that the one where he's like a super spy elf?
Yes. Okay.
I like that one. I also like the Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, I know. We're doing Elf on the Shelf this year for Jackson.
Oh, do you wanna?
We already have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just burdened with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wonder if you'll get them this year.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mom and dad are so bad about it. Okay, so there's this bit that they do where right when we like set up the tree, my elf on the shelf is in a box, and then one of them like sneaks outside and rings the doorbell and force me to go grab it outside.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I'll stay near the door.
Yeah.
Just to see how they'll get outside. And then one time I did it, I opened the door and mom was just like by the garage. Like,
I'm interested to see if you do get it this year.
I got to do another Hasbulla thing to dad.
Yeah.
So one year, if you don't know who Hasbulla is, he's kind of prominent in the like UFC world. He knows the like Habib Nurmagomedov kind of made him popular. He brought him out to a fight. I got a cardboard cutout of him, and I put him around the house like an elf on the shelf every day. And dad did not like it. So like I'd put him like on top of the kitchen, like peering over, like in the living room and stuff. And then like I just put him in random places around the house. And then it was my last day of high school for the semester, and dad broke into my car in the parking lot and like folded it and like just had his eyes peeking out, and then like zip tied my elf on the shelf to the steering wheel.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's why I was like that one time when we were supposed to get our picture.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm stuck. I can't move. I don't have my pliers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out another Hasbulla. I might just put Brandy on a cabinet or something.
Yeah. Do you still have the Elf on the Shelf movie?
Yeah. I think it's somewhere.
If you could find that, because I think it would be helpful for Jackson
to understand it.
Yeah. Because he's just going to want to play with it, I think. So we'll see. We're going to try it this year. We'll see. Yeah. I'm not a fan of like those
animated
ones.
I prefer Halloween animated movies. I just
Yeah.
prefer Halloween though.
Yeah.
Well,
one that I try to watch every Christmas morning, Christmas Story.
Yeah,
the movie is really long.
Yeah, it is so long. I mean, there's so many channels that just have it on 24/7 repeats for all of Christmas. So, like, there was one year where I probably watched it like 15 times.
Yeah.
Because Dad would just put that on the TV, and then that's what like basically was on the TV every day for like the Christmas that Christmas season.
I do like having it like on while we're like opening presents and stuff like that. That's another movie Elizabeth absolutely can't stand.
Really?
Yeah, she hates it. She thinks it's
I love the soft lenses that they use to make it more glary and more like a memory, which is weird to think about. Is that A Christmas Story Christmas?
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
It's a prequel.
Yes.
That's such a weird
thought. Christmas Story is like him writing a book, right?
Yeah, it's his, like, the book. But then A Christmas Story Christmas
is up until him writing the book.
Yeah, the movie ends, and that's when he writes A Christmas Story. So if you think about it, A Christmas Story Christmas is a prequel. It's so weird.
Yes. But it is a really good movie, and I think it's another one that's pretty quotable.
What is the BB gun called? The
Red Ryder BB gun.
Okay, Red Ryder. We always had one.
Out. Yeah, I remember when we
each got one at like the same age, basically.
Yeah, same age, not same time.
Was it 6?
I don't remember. I remember we were in the Alabama house. I don't think you were born yet.
Okay, so you'd been like 10.
Yeah.
I got mine way before 10. I feel like
maybe, probably, because
Mikey
got one.
Mikey would have been like 7, maybe.
Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah.
Was that intentional?
No, it wasn't. I still don't know what that means.
Okay. I feel like I have to say this one. I was gonna wait towards the end, but like Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
It's
another underrated movie.
Such an amazing movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Don't know why he's in the movie. There's no explanation for like.
Is it Dylan
his accent?
Sprouse? Or is it not?
But wow, that was loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't get over that you just
did the 6, 7 thing.
No, because you did it how like the Lego Batman when he's like when Alfred's like I changed the password, and he's like. Where he's like, you'll never guess my super secret password. And he goes, Alfred the Butler with 2 T's. And then he just like screams laughing. That's exactly what you just did.
Yeah.
That threw me off.
It's not Dylan Sprouse. It's Jake Lloyd.
Yeah.
The guy that played young Anakin.
Didn't he? Oh, yeah.
Yes. That movie is so underrated, and I like it so much because it's campy.
Yeah. Okay, there is so much terrorism that happens in the movie.
Yes.
And then, like, all of a sudden, like, the Turbo Man suit is functional. But they're just like the Turbo Man doll.
Yeah, and I think it's very... It helped... I think
it's the reindeer that broke into the house.
Yes. I think it's very underrated in a sense that it could... If people watch it today, very reminiscent of like how things used to be, where you have to go into stores to buy stuff, and then you had that like
the Black Friday
life-changing toy or product or whatever the case may be, and people fighting over it. And I think it's fun to see that, whereas nowadays it's just like, oh, you just go on Amazon, buy it, you know.
Well, okay, what was that for you? What was that toy? I think mine was a bike.
I don't think I had anything.
Like my most, like if I think of like Christmas presents that I like loved as a kid, the first thing I think of is the first bike I got, and the first house in North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't.
Which one was it? You or Mikey that was like really really bad at riding a bike?
Mikey.
Yeah, I
never learned. I don't remember ever. There was never anything that I was like, I really, really want this, and then I got it. You know, it was. I think I got a bike one year.
This year is going to be a Star Wars popcorn machine.
No, it's the stove that I got. a whole month early.
Before Thanksgiving.
Yes. Because of the stove I had, it was horrible, and I complain about it all the time.
It's so gross.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever had like that type of thing happen.
But I mean, Jingle All the Way.
All the Way.
It's always been up there, my number one.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, you and I had the same same favorite Christmas song. I know that.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Even when we got we have a matching tattoo. When we got our tattoos, Jingle All the Way was playing, and I was upset.
Yeah.
Because it was behind me, so I was like turning my head around the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, Jingle All the Way is so underrated, and I like the campiness of it.
Yeah, it's like none of there's so many different types of like campiness in the movie that they don't fit, but they do.
Yes.
And Arnold. Yeah. Like Arnold is like one of like my favorite just actors to watch. Like everything he's in is just like, this is just instantly just
maybe not Hercules.
No, yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, but yes, I do like when he was doing the comedy stuff, like Jingle All the Way,
Twins,
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah. Oh, Elizabeth hated Twins whenever we had it on.
Yeah,
but like Twins is so funny. Yes. He's like, you're my twin brother, and he goes, yeah, we look just alike.
Yes, yeah, but like him and Jingle All the Way it makes the movie what it is. I think so. And Turbo Man, like that's so cool. It's when he like gives the guys at the when he's like gives them, he's like, take this for your son. He's like I'm not doing the accent, but he's like, but Jamie, why? And he's like, I got the real thing at home. Yeah.
Like the thing has a functional jetpack. Oh
yes.
My, the CGI is so bad, especially really when he like hits his head.
Yes.
And he's like just like doing this. It is so bad.
Yeah.
But it is like so charming.
Yes. I would say my next one that I have on my list, and I don't ever really watch it during Christmas time, but I'll watch it if it's on or if I just see it. Just Friends.
Okay, that was the next one I was gonna say. I don't know. I think we'll talk about that. Yeah, but like
it takes place during Christmas time, but I don't necessarily kind of put it together with Christmas.
I feel like the weird thing with Christmas is it's got like a wave of how Christmassy a movie can be.
Yes,
Just Friends is like the start of it.
Yeah,
and then once you get like the week of Christmas, that's when you get your Santa Claus, your Elf, your Christmas Chronicle, your like you get Christmas. But like this is you get the Christmas season.
Yeah, and Just Friends I think is so funny, and
Dusty Dinkelman, dude.
It's just, like, so it's Ryan Reynolds, and it starts out with him in like high school, and
he's like fat, got braces.
He's wearing they make him look very unpleasant, and then when you cut to present day in the movie, he's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
So
and he's like a music producer.
Yes. Yeah. He's super successful, and he's got a lot going for him. And then it kind of follows the same plot as like Hallmark movies, like the very successful person goes home for the holidays, and kind of.
Oh wow, yeah, this is a good Hallmark movie. Think about it.
Yeah, but it's funny and it's good,
and the cinematography isn't terrible, and the acting.
The fat suit's a little weird.
Oh, and what's her name? She's really funny. The woman like producer. She wait, isn't she the girl from Scary Movie?
Yes.
I'm thinking Anna. I don't think that's right though.
It is. Pull it up on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I got you starting to do that. Every time I look up something movie related, instantly Letterboxd.
So Anna Faris.
Okay,
yeah. She's super funny in everything she's in, I think.
This one she was Smart, like just really, really funny.
Yeah, and Amy Smart plays like his high school friend that was like always nice to him and things like that. And yeah,
the movie's also just like really quotable. Like when they're at the restaurant together on like a date, and then the waitress comes by, which is like, "Here's your usual," and it's like the huge mound of like pancakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, just
and
really
he's like, "I can't eat this." And then like she gets mad, and he's like, "I'll just have my water." And then, or no, because she like trades food, and he's like, "I'll just have my water." And then takes one sip and goes, "I'm stuffed," and then leaves. It's so funny.
Yeah, I really do like it.
Oh, and the dynamic with him and his brother is really funny.
Yes, yeah. All right, what you got next?
I'll go ahead and say Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
That was
Such a
really
classic.
funny.
Such a classic. Everything goes wrong to try to make try to make the perfect Christmas, and everything just goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, it ends up in a wholesome time.
There's so many like funny scenes in that too. Like the scene where they're like they're getting ready to eat dinner, and then it's like Clark and then like the uncle, I think it was. They're like really just like awkward. Dad always says, like, one time we were watching that, and then someone was like, "Oh, that's Dad and Jerry," and I was from now on, every time I watch it, I was like, "That is so funny."
Yeah.
And then I mean, the scene where he just lights up the house, and then you see like the neighbor's perspective is so funny, and you see like the city block, and then everyone like keeps flipping on the breaker and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever
funny.
I think of Christmas Vacation, I think about them lighting the house.
That movie does feel pretty long, though. I will say it does feel like it drags out a little bit.
Yeah, I think it does a good job of covering multiple days.
Yeah,
and especially like because it makes it long because you think about like your family's in town, which always makes things like so long during the holidays for most people. While you might have a good time, but like hosting is hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to do. It's hard to keep people entertained the entire time you're there. So I think it does a really good job of showcasing that, and it's just a classic movie. Out of all the National Lampoons, probably my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that one. Yeah, I do like European Vacation though, especially the opening when they're on that game show.
Yeah, European Vacation's fun to watch. Yeah.
Okay. Die Hard.
I'm not a huge Die Hard.
I'm not a big Die Hard guy. I feel like the movie drags on a little bit. I mean, it's really cool. It's fun.
It's a good action movie.
Yeah, but it's just not fully there for me. You know? Yeah, like it doesn't have like when I think of around that era, like I consider like around that 80s type of like action Macho Man movie. That one feels too grounded for me. Like the 80s, I think of like The Running Man, Total Recall, RoboCop, like the almost like the sci-fi type, or even like Predator or like Rambo. Like there's like an element extra to it. But to me, I feel like Die Hard was a little bit ahead of its time, but also couldn't be made after that point.
Because we've had multiple Die Hard movies.
Every year we have like a Die Hard remake. Like there's like 3 that came out this year. One of them I did watch, G20, hated it. Had Anthony Starr. That was like I didn't like it.
Okay.
And Viola Davis. They both did really good.
That's Die Hard is one that I have on my list for is it a Christmas movie or not?
I have a list of some stuff that's like, is it a Christmas movie? Eyes Wide Shut, American Psycho, Nosferatu. Those are like the big American Made. Those are some of the ones that like come to mind. I don't think I mentioned it. I mean, I kind of briefly talked about it, but like Bad Santa is so funny, and just that's up there with the favorite like Christmas comedy. That one just like takes Christmas and it goes, all right, we're just making this rated R Christmas. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Another movie that's kind of like that didn't really land for me was Bad Moms Christmas. Yeah, that's just weird because the first one is not anything related to Christmas.
No, but it's real. I think it's really good. I like Bad Moms. Bad Moms Christmas is not. It
was just weird because it was like it did exactly what Daddy's Home 2 did because it's taking just a normal comedy. It's like if The Hangover after the first one, the second one was just a Christmas, that Christmas hangover or something. Yeah, like it's just kind of weird that they made it the sequel to Christmas one, but yeah, I don't mind it. I feel like I've seen the second one more than the first for both of them, but I prefer the first.
Yeah, they're just better. Yeah. One movie that I really enjoy watching is Four Christmases.
I was gonna say that one too. That is so funny
because I feel like there was a period of time where people weren't doing like the traditional holiday stuff, and then they were just going on like a trip or something like that and doing it that way. And that movie did it really well in the sense that like that's what they did, and Vince Vaughn is so good in those types of movies, and them going on just vacations every year
Like they have an
and lying to their
excuse,
families.
and then all of a sudden they're on TV,
Yes.
and they're like,
yeah, and so everything goes wrong, prevents them from going on vacation that one year, and so now they have to go visit their families, and they spend Christmas in 4 different places.
I do feel
4
like
different family members.
each family gets more forgettable after. Like it kind of just does this a little bit,
but they're all vastly different.
Yeah,
which I think.
What's your favorite one? Mine's easily the first.
Which one's that one?
When they go to Vince Vaughn's like dad's house.
Yes. That one. Yeah, that's probably the most memorable one.
What is his real name? Isn't it Dallas? No, Orlando.
Whose real name?
Vince Vaughn's character, because they're all named after like the city that they were like conceived in.
Yes.
And then they're like, I'm pretty sure, I think it was Orlando, and he's like, but that's just that one is just so funny when they're all like wrestling, and he's like, come on guys, we're like 40.
Yes.
And then, I mean, John Favreau.
Yeah, John
was
Favreau.
So funny.
Yeah, he plays Denver. Tim
yeah.
McGraw plays Dallas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then their sister Katie plays, or John Favreau's wife plays Susan. Though the dynamic between those two is really funny and interesting.
It's just such a funny Christmas movie.
Yeah, and it's different. It's not this like wholesome Christmas movie, but it's really funny.
Yeah, I definitely like it a lot. Also, like Catch Me If You Can has a big Christmas thing. What about Christmas Carol? I'm not a big Christmas Carol guy. There's another one coming out soon.
I like the story itself.
Yeah, but it's just so overdone.
Yeah, everybody parodies it. That sounds wrong. It isn't, but that's right. Yeah, everybody does their own version of it. I think the most memorable for me is like Donald Duck and them doing it. There is a Mickey Mouse movie that I used to watch, and it was like multiple different stories on one VHS, and I liked that a lot as a child. Maybe I'll try to find it and show Jackson. Maybe he likes Mickey Mouse. I will say there are a couple animated ones that I like the original, like Rudolph.
Yeah.
Though that I think is very enjoyable to watch.
What about Charlie Brown Christmas?
I've never been a Peanuts person. Charlie Brown, I don't care. What is the one? All of the Other Reindeer. You ever watch that? So it's an animated. I like the animation style, but it's about a dog who cannot. He wants to do more, and he feels like he's not living up to what he should be doing, and so there's like a problem with Santa or whatever, and so like the Rudolph song, like All of the Other Reindeer, and the dog's name is Olive. So he takes that and thinks he's meant to be a reindeer. And so he ties something on. He goes to the North Pole to try to help Santa because he thinks Santa needs help, but he really doesn't. And then at the end, like, yes, something does happen, and he needs his help. So Olive does become the other reindeer. It's super corny and weird, but yeah, it's just, I liked it a lot as a child. Another one is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I enjoy that song a lot, and the movie itself I think is really enjoyable and very different than most other animated Christmas movies, but it's fun. I like that a lot.
So I feel like we gotta talk about It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, that's the last movie I had on my list. So, and it's only good if you watch the black and white version.
If any movie was made in black and white, I do believe you should not watch it in color.
Yeah,
it's a disservice to the movie. I know James Stewart like was very upset about movies going into color. But like if you just, I think I've seen the in color version once, never again.
I've never watched it in color, but I did see.
I hated every second of watching it in color.
It was weird. It was on Prime, both the black and white and color version, and I just hovered over the in color version, and waited for like the preview to play, but it was still in black and white. So it was weird. I was like, I don't want to see it in color because I feel like it would take away from the magic that the movie is. And the story itself it's very sad, I think.
Yeah.
Almost right off the bat.
The movie's so like ahead of its like time. I mean, there's that Keanu Reeves movie that just came out that's very like reminiscent of like Clarence's character. And then like the movie's just so good, and then just like the trials and tribulations of like just life getting in the way. Like he has so many like dreams and aspirations, and then you feel like his life has just kind of slipped by him
because he's such a good person.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. He feels like he's skipped out on himself. Yeah, and then he like learns to like accept like who he is as a person, and not blame himself for helping others. Yeah, and just like
seeing what his impact is like if he didn't make those sacrifices for people. But the movie's so ahead of its time. But at the same time, I don't think it could be made after.
No, I don't. I probably wouldn't watch one if they redid it.
I would be very, very, very upset if they remade it.
Yes,
like today.
Yeah,
It's such just a like good movie with so many good moments. Like when he's like, "I promise to like give you the moon," and then she makes like the drawing of him lassoing the moon. Or like there's so many like little things, like the little stupid like the topper on the staircase, stairs, and he's like, "I hate this thing," or when he like screams, "Why do we have to have so many kids?"
Yes. And it's one of the few movies that
our Martini's bar.
It's one of the few movies that make me tear up at the end.
Yeah,
because it's just like he finds a new purpose in life and ends up being in a way that he takes what he has and makes the best of it.
He loses who he is as a person, and then like Clarence helps him like find it. And then one of my favorite like moments is like at the end when like they have like the huge box of money, and then like the one thing that stands out is the Tom Sawyer book from Clarence, and then every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Yes, and
then it's so funny when he's like, "Oh, if you're an angel, where are your wings?" And I haven't gotten them yet.
Yes.
Or like at the beginning, there's like sci-fi aspects about it. Like it's like Jupiter and like Mars talking to each other. Like, hey, this George Bailey, he's down there struggling, and they're like, let's send out Clarence.
Yeah. The dynamic between Clarence and George Bailey is.
He's like, oh, my lip isn't bleeding. He goes, yeah, because you haven't been born. He's like, oh, my ear. I can hear it in my ear.
Yeah. It's a very sad movie with a wholesome ending.
And there's just so many like little things that build up that you don't realize happen, and then when it's like he's no longer been born, and then you see all these effects, and he's like, wait, but why are all these kids dead? Why is Mr. Bauer like hated so much? And then like he's like, oh, what about my brother? And what about all those soldiers in World War II? And then all the people of the town.
It's all just like, oh, because you didn't interact with them on this day, or do we do this for them, or
you
help
even
them
like feel how the town, like they all just like hate each other. Like his two friends, like the taxi driver and the cop, they're like good friends, but and then once they don't know George, everyone's just like hateful to each other.
But I think it has a good message of it doesn't matter how little an interaction is, it could help somebody. Even the smallest, like, hey, how you doing? Or holding the door open for somebody, like even though you don't know them or whatever, like it's a good way to show that no matter how little an interaction or act of kindness does for somebody, it could change their whole life.
Like the thing with the bank. That I love that scene where there's and he's like, we got Mama Dollar and Papa Dollar, and they're like, let's put them in the vault and let's see how much money they make.
Yeah.
And then there's just so many like, the movie's just so like charming. It reminds me a lot of like the Truman Show, especially like the cinematography. Well, like the movie is just that good.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it in theaters this year.
I like only ever watch it in theaters at this point.
I feel like it gives us a charm to it.
Yeah, I'm like kind of upset that we have like a month. Christmas is a month away. We have like a month before. Like I want to go watch it now.
Yeah, we gotta figure out when it's showing.
I think the 22nd is like the one of the. I think it plays on Christmas Eve, and then I think the 22nd.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, that was the last movie I had on my list.
Yeah,
I think it was a good way to end it.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. If you haven't watched it, your theater is definitely going to be playing it. Go watch it, and if you don't like it, you're wrong. It's just that charming. But yeah, is that all you got? You can see our other social media stuff and our other listening platforms at the top of the description, and you can go check out Friday's episode of Movie News and put that cookie down now.